Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Lozenges by Jean. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have between lines in the grid. This is a simple one, so we have two circles and then a line attaching those circles. Whatever digits are in the circles, say this was 2 and this was 5, the digits on the line have to be strictly in between those two digits. So they can't be equal to those two digits and they can't be outside the range. So this could be a 3 or a 4. If there are multiple lines coming out of circles, for the purposes of this puzzle, they are considered the same line. And that's going to be important for the delimited counting. So let's go over that. There are yellow circles, these yellow circles in the grid. The digit in the yellow circle indicates how many times that digit appears on the attached line, including the circle. So the example is if a 1 appears on a circle, then no other ones appear on that circle's line. Yeah. So we're not talking about the between line circles, we're talking about the yellow circles here. So if this was a 2, that would mean that there are exactly two 2s on this line. We could do a 2, 2 like that, or we could do 2, 2 like this, because remember, this is considered one line for this puzzle. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, how shall we get started? Often, one of the properties of between lines that's often useful right from the start is 1 and 6 is quite restricted. We can't put a 1 or a 6 on a line because there's nothing outside of that to put in a circle. The circle can't be outside that range if we put a 1 or a 6. So no 1s or 6s on any of these cells might be important. Let's see. That does mean that whatever digits go in a yellow circle do have to appear that many times. So how many times can we repeat this digit on this line? The line's only 4 cells, and we can't repeat in the column, and we can't repeat in this row. So this can't be a 1 because we can't put a 1 on a between line. And if it was higher than 2, if it was like a 3, I need to put 3 3s. But the problem is I can only put 1 more because this row only can give us 1 more. Can't put 2 of them. Here I can't repeat in the column. So this actually is a 2, just right from the bat. And then one of these 2 is a 2. That means one of these is a 1 in order to encompass the 2. We also know that there's only 2 2s on here, but I guess it's not really important. What about these then? So this digit, how many times can it repeat? So we can't repeat in the row, we can't repeat in the column. This row can give 1, this box can give 1. So this would be the best way to do it. And if it repeated in these cells, it would be a 3. It could also easily be a 2. So it's 2 or 3. And if it's a 3, it's in exactly these cells. This digit here, how can it repeat? Well, it can't repeat in its own row or column at all. And again, this row could give 1 and this box could give 1. But so it's a 2 or a 3. Whichever one of these is a 3, we actually end up having to put a 3 here. Right? If this is a 3, then we've got to put a 3 here and here. And if this is a 3, we have to put a 3 here and here. So one of these is a 3 because of the 2, 3 pair. So this has to be a 3. And then the other 3 ends up in one of these 2 cells. So that means there's no 3s in any of these cells. So the 3's in one of these 2. Interesting. So we definitely need a 1 in one of these 2. And then the other one's at least 4. I guess, well, these 3 digits could be 2, 3, 4 at minimum. Does 2, 3, 4 work? I think it does. So that means that these are 1, 5 or 1, 6. Definitely containing a 1. Now this can't be 2 or 3. It's at least 4, meaning that this is also 1, 5, 6. Because there's definitely at least a 4 right here. This is 4, 5. I guess I could just easily put that there to remind myself. We need a 2, 3 pair up here. I mean, the 2's in one of these 2. Oh, interesting. We know the 2's in one of these 2, but this can't be a 2 anymore because of the 2, 3 pair. So it actually plays, because of the line. The line needs 2 2s, so this ends up being the other 2 for the line. Now this digit here is also 4 or 5. They could be the same digit easily. In fact, they probably are. I haven't proven that. It's just like very, very easily could be the same digit. 4 is in one of these two cells. Is that interesting? Just for the row. There's a 4 up here somewhere. Neither of these could be 2, but I don't think that's a problem. What are we doing? 2's in one of these two? What am I missing here? This could be 2, 3, 4. Well, we know one of these is a 2, actually. One of these is a 2, one of these is a 3. So we're from 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't think that's super important. But we definitely have a 2 and a 3 here, meaning that the 1, 4, 5, 6 goes here. These aren't 2, 3. I don't know if that's important. 2 in this column actually can only go here or here. Doesn't seem important either yet. What am I missing then? We know one. Oh, we need the 2, 3 pair puts a 3 up here somewhere, and this 3 tells us not there. So this is a 3. Now, is this the low or the high? It cannot be the low. Sorry, it cannot be the high. Because if it's the high, this is a 1, and we have to put a 2 here, and we can't. So this is the low, meaning this is from 4, 5, and this is from 5, 6. You can kind of think of this as, now that we know the direction, you can think of this as a thermometer. We just have to keep getting bigger. If this was 5, 6, this would be the 1, which is reasonable. Oh. What are we doing here? I'm out of my yellow digits, my yellow circles. This 1, 5, 6 ends up here. That's important. 4 is in one of these two. What am I not seeing about this? Can these not both be 4 somehow? Not seeing that. What if this was 4, 5? No, it doesn't need to be a problem. I'm trying to restrict this, but I can't really. Oh, we can place the 3 up here. That places the 3 on here. Okay. Just Sudoku that I'm just missing. That was just these 2 3s looking in the box. So if that's a 3, again, we can play the same game. If this was a 1, then these would both be 2s, and there's a huge problem with that. So this is the low, making this the high. So this cannot be the 4. This has to be the 4. That makes that 5. This has to be 6. This is 4 or 5, making a 4 or 5 pair in this row, making this the 6 and the 1. Okay, that gives us a 1 here. This is 5. That has to be... Oh, no, that doesn't work. I can't put a 5 here. This has to be a 6 if that's a 5. Okay, did I make a mistake? Let's go a little bit slower. So, yeah, this is definitely the 3. We cannot put a 4 here. There'd be nothing to put here. So this is... Oh, this could be the 4. That's the problem. That's probably what happens. So let's go a little slower here. This has to be 5 or 6. These have to be 4 or 5. And that does make a 4 or 5 pair here. So this still has to be 6. Meaning these cannot be 6. This is a 1, 5 pair, making both of these a 4. That makes this 5 and 6. That's our 1. That's our 1. So on this end, we need the 5, 6, I guess. Okay, what can I clean up here? Let's clean all these up. We get our 5 here. This is a 6. Right, this is not resolved. This 5 resolves this as a 1. Okay, 1 is actually placed in this box. 1 is not placed in this box. What is this? This is a 1, 4. Oh, this can't be 1, so that's 1, that's 4. So the column places the 1. That 4 gives us a 2. Okay. This is a 5. This is 6. So that makes this a 6. This is a 4. Okay, and that leaves a 3, 5 pair. That works fine. We get our 4 and our 5 here, giving us 3 and 5, 2 and 3. So just to check, we do have 3 3s and 2 2s. Here we have 2 2s. Okay, that works. This column finishes with a 1. We've got to finish with a 5. Now we need 2, 4, and 6. That's our 2. That's our 4. That's our 6. All right, I just missed Sudoku for a while, several times, because it didn't feel like there was Sudoku to do, but there was just enough to make progress, and I needed to do that every time. I also made that unfortunate mistake with my corner marks that I did correct quickly, luckily. All right, cool. Well, Let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.